Ready to go on a self-love journey? I'm going to give you a roadmap on what that actually means. So I see that a lot. Like, I'm ready to go. I'm on a self-love journey. I'm on a healing journey. And it's fascinating when I ask people, oh, what does that mean? What does that look like? What does loving yourself look like? Well, I say my affirmations and like I really try to be easy and gentle on myself, all good and well. But what is loving yourself? So I just did this exercise with some students in a 5-day challenge I did. It's going so well. And one of the things that I asked them was, what is love? Give me a specific definition of what love means to you, because most people, at least if you're watching this, probably have an unhealthy definition of love. So you've been saying I love you to a partner for years or decades, and chances are maybe if you're watching this, you probably don't feel loved. But you say I love you. So we have kind of like this disconnect between the words that are coming out of my mouth versus what I'm experiencing. And then we're getting confused, but I love him, or but I love her, and like, oh, but she treats me so bad, but I love her. And it's like, mayhaps we need to redefine this word love, which was the first thing I did getting out of my divorce, because I had spent 13 years telling somebody I love you, and I felt anything but loved. And I was like, you know what? I don't know what my definition of was, but I know what it wasn't, and I don't want to do that again. So I need to come up with a different definition. So here's my challenge to you. I want you to write out both what love isn't, because that may be easier to do. Well, it's definitely not scrolling Instagram and liking bikini photos, but really what's underneath that. Somebody I can trust. Somebody who truly only wants to see me in those bikini photos, even if I'm a little bit more fluffy than I used to be. Somebody that you can trust, not just with your life, but also with your heart. Maybe it's somebody who's curious about life, somebody who's willing to have the hard conversations, somebody who knows how to set healthy boundaries, prioritizes you, prioritizes intimacy, physical, mental, emotional. Right? What is love to you? So if you don't know what love is to you, write out what it isn't. The opposite of that is what it is. And I want you to be as specific as possible, whether that's your current partner or not. We're not there yet. We're talking about loving you. So you're going to do that. Go through that whole exercise. In fact, pause this video and go into your notes and go write it out now. And then come back, because there's a second layer to this. Out of that entire list, how many of those points do you embody? How many of those points represent you? All of them? Some of them? Most of them? Here's the key life hack. That to you is love. Okay, this is what you have put out there of what I want in a partner. Here's what I want in a partner. For you to love yourself, you need to become those things. You need to embody those things. Do you set healthy boundaries with others? Do you have the hard conversations, or do you people please and repress what's going on in your world? Are you authentic to yourself? You have the expectation somebody else would be, and that's what loving you is and what loving them is. So why wouldn't you do? You respect yourself. You want somebody else to respect you? Do you respect yourself and how you're showing up? Right? If you want that from others, it's got to come from you first. So here's the thing. This is now your healing journey, your self-love journey work to do. Start with one thing that you want to improve upon. And depending on what it is, maybe focus the next 30 days on just focusing, becoming that one thing, right? You want to work on respecting yourself? Well, you probably got to change how you speak to yourself in your head. If you were trying to shame yourself into motivation and talking about what a piece of shit in your head you are, that probably isn't loving. I don't know. Would you want somebody else speaking to you that way and you call it loving? Maybe not. So if you're doing it in your head, why are we expecting other people to treat us differently than we treat ourselves? No. We create from the inside out. You attract what you are. Ruh-roh. Mayhaps we've just had some dots connecting in our head, because now we recognize our partner is mirroring back to us parts of ourselves, even if they're a narcissist. Trust me, there's layers to this. I know. But go do that exercise and let me know how it goes. Because if you are confused about what a healing journey is, or you are saying all the right therapy things and you can say all the words, but you don't feel like you love yourself, there's a reason for it, because you're not actually doing what is loving to yourself, because you need to come up with a definition of what love is to you, not what the textbook standard Google searches. I mean, you can ask ChatGPT, but it's really got to come from you, because only you can decide what love means to you, because your definition may be different than other people's. My definition of love, after I've done all of this work, is very simply intimacy. Not sex. Don't be weird about it. intimacy, that they know me, that they see me, and that they understand me. So guess what I had to do when I came up with that definition? I had to go know myself. How well do I know myself? How well do I believe that I can handle situations that come up and problems that come up? Do I have confidence in myself that I'm capable of anything, right? Do I see me? Do I validate me? Do I honor the fact that I'm going through a hard time, right? Like, do I pause and go, wow, I must be really stressed right now. Like, I can feel it in my body. Or when I wake up in the middle of the night, as happens at this age quite frequently, I go, oh, brain, you're really trying to solve some problems, aren't you? And we haven't been able to solve them during the day, so you're waking me up in the middle of the night trying to figure it out. Thank you for waking me up. What problem can we solve for? Now, sometimes it's a little more angry and a little more cranky than that, but I'm very gentle with myself in my head. I am my own biggest cheerleader in my head first, because I don't expect anybody else to be that for me. How could they be that for me, right? That would create codependency, that I'm dependent on somebody else telling me who I am, rather than me being like, no, this is who I am. You either want a part of it or you don't, okay? Because I am so in love with myself, even amidst struggles, even though life is not perfect, even though I have challenges and things that I want to work on that are messy, right? I still love the messy parts of me. Oh, what a concept, right? Because they make me me. And if I reject me, then I sure as shit am going to be afraid that other people are going to reject me too. Because if I reject me and everybody else rejects me, then what is my worth and value in this world? That's a scary place to be. So go do this exercise. Let me know how it goes. And hey, my name's Tara, and I'm on a mission to create a self-aware army, because it's lonely in these self-aware streets. I don't want to be lonely anymore.